Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Something, GA, both these teams have in common is their tendency to rebound well. They clean the glass.
Oh, yeah. Every rebound is going to be contested tonight, and those extra chances can really make or break your opponent. And so that's a stat to keep a close eye on in this one.
Now, here is Bell. Pass to Wallace. Clock at 6. Williams dishes to Wallace. Over Lynch. Wallace misses. Here's Los Angeles now. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here is Lynch. Nowitzki outside. Robinson sets a screen for Nowitzki. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot here. Payton's shot is off. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Outside Kirilenko. Williams passes to Bell. To the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on David Robinson. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And so he hits both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
To the wing on the left. There's a screen by Robinson. Driving in. The putback goes back up. He lays it in.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Catchings, defended by Nowitzki. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Nowitzki. Here's Lynch. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Williams passes to Bell. To the paint. Here's Wallace. Nice D from Nowitzki.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Lynch. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Bell kicks to Williams. Pass to Wallace. Here's Catchings. Back to Wallace. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Wallace.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Nowitzki. And stolen by Wallace. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And both free throws good for Payton. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Warriors. Williams passes to Bell. And here's Kirilenko. Over Nowitzki. Catchings. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Payton outside. Pass to Robinson. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And that one falls for Robinson. The Raptors making a switch here. Batiste checked in. Robinson hits them both. Trying to weather the storm, Clark. A couple teams around the league have been hit hard by injuries so far.
Yeah, and you think about it, you're hoping that your injuries are short-term because you can survive those a little better. But if you have a starter or a star player out for an extended period, that's almost impossible to replace.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Batiste, guarded by Robinson. They set the pick. Williams dishes to Batiste, and he banks in the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Jackson. Robinson a screen on Bell. Jackson passes to Robinson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Bell. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Childs. Still scoreless.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Wallace covering. And Dirk Nowitzki hits from deep.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Raptors trail by 5. And timeout called by Lenny Wilkins. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, fans, here comes your Laker girl.
Barrels checked in for the Lakers. Brown comes in for Nowitzki. A new group in now for the Raptors. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Williams passes to Batiste. Williams in the post. Here's Batiste. Ball stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Farrell. Now here's Jackson. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
1:04 left to play here in the first. Williams passes to Johnson. Chandler with the screen on Jackson. Here's Johnson. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Childs. Still without a basket. Outside Jackson. Pass to Farrell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lynch. Again, Los Angeles.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Raptors trail by 7. Williams looking around. To the inside. 2 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Batiste's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Raptors trail by 7. Now here's Williams. Pass to Williams. Inside. Chandler finds Johnson. Williams for 3. Steven Jackson grabs the ball. Here's Francis. Covered by Johnson. Outside Jackson. Brown sets a screen for Jackson. Clock at 4. Softly drops in the floater. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. Chandler with a screen for Williams. Launches it. Rebound the Lakers. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Francis. Takes it inside. Over to the wing. Brown outside. Here's Farrell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Denver. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Jackson. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And timeout called by Lenny Wilkins. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Gerald Wallace is checked in for Toronto. First one falls for him. I gotta say, Clark, it's good to see the New Jersey Nets finally making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Any of those ABA teams, you've got the Denver Nuggets, the Indiana Pacers, the New Jersey Nets, and you're right. They were royalty back in the ABA days, but it's taken them a little while to get back to the top in the NBA. They're fresh off their first trip to the finals, and I think we've got a chance to see them back there again soon.
Now here's Jackson. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance, and it's blocked.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Count that one. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Williams gets to Williams. Here's Wallace. Over Jackson. That misses off the backboard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
No good with the layup. Los Angeles leading by 9. Payton surveying the floor. To the inside. And finished off by Brown.
Nothing can fire a team up like an alley-oop. One of the most exciting plays in basketball.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Wallace. Here's Fultz. He's covered by Brown. Shot on the wing. He hits that shot. His first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Payton outside. Here's the screen. Outside Jackson. Johnson against Lynch. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Lynch has got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Johnson banked in off the glass.
And how about the mindset of Williams? Just constantly on the lookout to set up his teammates.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here, as now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers brother.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Childs. Still yet to score. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
No good from Bell.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Williams with the ball. Wallace outside. Over Brown. Wallace misses. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Nowitzki looking around. Lynch a screen on Kirilenko. Oh, Dirk nailing the contested 3.
Nice play by Nowitzki off the pick and roll right there. Was able to work through the coverage and open things up for himself and his team.
Pass to Wallace. Over Nowitzki. That one off the back iron and out.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Kept alive. Here's Childs. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Fades and shoots again, Los Angeles.
A great shooter. For Nowitzki, the mid-range is easy money all day long.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here is Bell. He has yet to score. Will it go? And that one's good. Catching.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brown sets a screen for Nowitzki. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nowitzki's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Wallace against Nowitzki. Wallace outside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution for your Lakers. David Robinson. Steven Jackson.
Nowitzki for 3, and so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by Williams.
Second personal foul.
Payton against Williams. Wallace outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Williams. Pass to Bell. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Payton. Here is Lynch. Defended by Bell. And the basket is good. Lynch has got 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here is Bell. Nothing on the board. Here's Kirilenko. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Williams. Steven Jackson making his last shot. Now Bell. Here's Wallace. And again, Toronto no up. Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now, here is Bell. Outside Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Catching. Bell, that's a 2-pointer. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Payton kicks to Nowitzki. Payton outside. Back to Nowitzki. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers Journal.
Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And here is Williams. No scoring in this one. Down low. Here's Catchings. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great decision on the pick and roll, giving it up at the right time.
Pass to Jackson. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's good, 2 points. Nowitzki's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Wallace. 3-pointer. David Robinson with the rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Robinson a screen on Kirilenko. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson from long range. It doesn't go for him. Kirilenko with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Lynch's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
The time, everyone. Let's hear it.
Both teams changing it up here. Lakers leading by 20.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Childs.
2 minutes.
Jackson kicks to Nowitzki. And the Lakers with another miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Johnson dishes to Williams. Here's Wallace. Count it. Good. Wallace has got 7 now in this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Childs. Oh, the lob to Nowitzki. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Wallace. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Wallace has got 11.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
On the wing, Jackson. It's guarded by Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Tony Batiste checked in for Wallace. And so Jackson nails both of them. And it's Williams with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 18. Pass to Johnson. Hands it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Nowitzki outside. Lynch a screen on Chin. Nowitzki for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Nowitzki's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Johnson. To the middle. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Williams against Payton. Williams passes to Williams. Chandler a screen. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And it's Lynch with the rebound. Lynch has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Williams. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back. And having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
At the line for Raptors, Chandler taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Pass to Giles. Brown with a screen on Williams. Payton from outside. Drills the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Williams passes to Williams. Back to Williams for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Brown. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Childs, the layup off target. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Williams passes to Williams. Chandler with a screen for Williams. To the paint. Chandler's shot good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Pass to Payton. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
Pass to Lynch. All alone. Rebound by the Raptors.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Now Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Williams. Here's the 3. And the Raptors miss again. Los Angeles leading by 20. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Lynch. Intercepted. Williams finds Wallace. Williams against Lynch. Misses the 3.
Yeah, but the defenders break all over him. He just could not shake loose.
They could use a bucket. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And timeout called by Lenny Wilkens. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And again, no good by Toronto. Lakers leading by 22. Nowitzki for 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Pass to Wallace. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here is Lynch. And here is Payton for the 3. And they recover it. Lakers passing it around. Left side Jackson. And Nowitzki has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Now here's Waltz. Pass to Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Nowitzki for and again for 3.
He's got his defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Bell passes to Catchings.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game lead.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Nowitzki.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Yep, it counts.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson misses. Williams with the ball. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time